mic's good anyways.
What about mine?
What?
I checked your mic.
Oh. Oh. I hate your hair.
I hate my hair.
really fucking do. I really don't like it.
I got rid of the mustache that made me look like Gomez Adams, though.
Well, no,
Did you see it at work before I shaved
like
it?
long and wispy?
People made me feel bad about it. They were like, "Are you Hispanic?" I pulled out my 23andMe and showed it to one of the coworkers. It's like, I'm actually not Hispanic. I want to be Hispanic. I basically only eat Mexican food.
Yeah, I know.
The music's
the
still
top
just so
bun.
long.
I know it's so long.
I've never shortened
Trips me
it.
up so bad.
I haven't lengthened it though.
It's the
always
same
been
length.
the same length.
Yeah, I know. It just gets longer every time. I think
It's
so.
become its own like meme. Okay, yeah, and then it does the little deedly do. Welcome to the Please Stop podcast. It's a podcast that we do, and
About
we're here.
Nothing.
And my name is Josh, and this is Dylan. And behind the camera is Janelle. She is my wife, and she is our fact checker because I say a lot of shit that's just not true, and that's just the bee's elbows. That's just what's going on. My hair looks like this because I think it looks cool.
I don't.
I look like a fucking samurai.
You don't.
I do. That's how
You
I feel
don't.
like in my mind. Don't you ever like
Yeah.
when you get dressed,
Okay.
like you feel like
Nope.
how you think you look is totally always different than like how you actually do look. Like you're like, these pants are fine, and in real life they're like way too short, and you look handicapped. Or like, you know, my mustache, for example.
It's bad.
Couple people tell me don't do it. Couple people dare me to do it.
Yeah, because that doesn't mean they think it looks good.
I know, but like, why would you do that to me? You know what I mean? Why would you play a trick on me?
Because you
Other
yourself
people.
are an asshole.
Are you? So you're saying because I'm a tricksters beget?
Yeah, you try to
tricked?
convince people to do things that aren't necessarily the best thing.
Are you saying that I got? Did Riker get me?
Did you really think that they thought you were going to look good with a
Two
mustache?
different people asked me, "Hey, do you ever grow your mustache out?" And I was like, "No, looks like shit." And I assumed they believed me, and that's what I always tell people: looks like shit. Can't you tell? Looks like shit. Here's my 23andMe, and then I posted a picture of my glorious hair, and people were like, "Grow your mustache out, you pussy." And I took that as a fucking dare. So I grew my mustache out. It looked like fucking dog water. And I did it for, what, 2 weeks? 3 weeks?
Yeah, about 3.
2.5 weeks?
So then you trimmed your mustache.
Yeah, I had to.
That's weird.
Right.
That's weird to me.
He did, to be fair, he did shave it the other day. It's grown in since.
Oh, no, it's gone. I got rid of it because I look like...
Oh, all the way gone. So you grew back faster, it seems like.
Did I?
Yeah.
It's weird.
Am I getting one?
Yeah, it's dark.
Am I
I just...
getting one?
When will I be a full man? You know what I mean? Is it never going to happen
Never.
for me?
It doesn't
like
look
me.
bad.
Am
but,
I gonna-
how it is right now doesn't look bad.
But that's not a mustache. That's just like he's got some hairs on his face.
Yeah.
That's not what we would call...
Just like he
Your
was on
your
he was on
mustache- your
vacation for the
mustache was
last
just
5
kind
days.
of just like
Right.
pathetic.
I want like
Yeah.
an industry mustache.
Yeah,
I want them
no.
to be like, he looks like he knows a trade.
You got it on the top of your head.
He owns several hammers. I want that kind of mustache. I don't
Oh,
want
you'll never get it.
Right, so like that's
You'll
fucked
never
up.
get it.
There's literally
You're
people
better
that live
off.
their
You're
whole
better
life
off
without-
going no facial hair and shaving your head and
There's
going that
nothing.
route.
There's nothing I could never shave my head. Well,
I
I
know.
would. I have 2 favorite haircuts, and it's just letting it go all the way and completely getting rid of it. And someday I will shave my head.
Bald?
No, I
Bicked
I have bicked it once. Fucking terrifying for other people.
such
I
a
just
big
look.
head.
Yeah, just a
Like
big
a
head.
hippopotamus.
I looked like an egg,
He did
and
it
it
the
just
second year of us dating.
yeah. I
and
looked like
living
Humpty
together.
Dumpty running from that angry mob. You know, I'm just like, oh my god, just fucking shiny as fuck, and just big ass dudes should have hair if you
Some.
can do it. He just baby Huey look. It wasn't flattering on me.
No, I can no.
But I
have seen you
full
with
Bic.
buzzed hair. I
I
think.
did a full Bic. I buzzed it and then took a
Ugh.
razor to it, like Mr.
Ugh.
Clean. It was not good.
That sounds terrible.
Mm.
That hurts me.
Okay, I won't sip on the mic. I'm sorry. All right,
It's terrible.
Welcome to Please Stop Podcast again.
So we have that out of the way.
We have that out of the way.
Hate your hair.
At some point, yeah, I just took over doing the intros. I guess you just stopped.
I don't know
I wonder what episode
happened.
that was. You just one day you didn't do it, and then for a while we didn't have an intro. We would just be like, "Hey."
It seems unnecessary. Like
You never know when
what
someone's
you're
going to
watching.
stumble upon. I mean, if you're a long-time listener, nobody has, but like people randomly stumble upon it and they're like, what is this? And there's no intro. I mean, I guess it says the words. I don't know. Semantics.
If you click on something and then get into it and there's no intro and then you go, well, what am I watching?
True.
Read what you're clicking, I guess. That's really the only logical advice I have.
Fair point.
Read what you're clicking.
Okay, so sometimes
That's the lesson today.
Sometimes I tell stories on this podcast, and sometimes they're embarrassing. Almost all the time when they're embarrassing, because usually if it involves me, it's probably embarrassing to me, and I didn't realize it. This one I definitely realized it, but no one knows it till now. So I have some pants. I call them Friday pants. I wear my Friday pants on Friday. They're for wearing on the specific day. I go run errands in these pants. They're stretch chinos. They're nice black stretch chinos. I look good in them. They're slimming. Black is slimming. They're my Friday pants. For so many reasons, they're my Friday pants. There's like, what other day would I wear these? Plus, usually after the first day, there's shit all over them. So they could never be Saturday pants, because by Saturday, they're fucking
After the first meal,
spilled.
toast.
Yeah, I get
Toast.
shit all over me, right?
Yeah. You have Panda Express orange chicken all over the thighs.
They're my favorite pants right now. And I don't have a lot of pants. I'm a sweatpants abuser. I'm an overuser of sweatpants. So like generally all my pants, as you know, are sweatpants.
Yeah, you're gross.
So I have like very
You're
few
wearing
jeans.
sweatpants right now.
I'm wearing sweatpants right now. I have like a jean, and then like a stretch chino, maybe a cack, bunch of sweats, right? That's generally the arsenal, right? Very minimalist pants. Friday pants, very important to me. I got a grande sized cup of my own urine all over myself while I was driving down the freeway. And
Wait, hold on.
the way we got there, I'm gonna do this like a Quentin Tarantino.
Okay.
Like Quentin Tarantino.
Got you. I'll give it to you.
A full grande cup of my urine all over mostly my pants. Luckily I'm in someone else's car. None of the urine got in the car, but several people saw me dumping obvious urine right outside of the White House grill at a stopped yellow that I thought I was going to make, but I was driving cautiously, right? As one does when they have a grande piss, right? So the window's down, my hand's out. Well, we'll back up. We'll reverse. I'm already late. I'm coming from one appointment to another, and I didn't time manage correctly. I had to hit the ATM. The ATM at US Bank was closed. I had allotted myself maybe 5-10 minutes to swing by my house and take a pee-pee. Excuse me. Missed my window completely. I have to go. This ATM's closed, so I need to go all the way to Liberty Lake to hit this ATM before my next appointment. I don't have time. I have to pee. Knees are touching. Everything's shaking on me. Like, when one has to pee way too bad and you've fucked up and you've waited too long, There's that. I have to pee. I have to pee really bad. The 7 stages of guilt. Then you're like joking about how bad you need to pee. I'm dick needles. Like that's how bad I have to be. Dick needles.
Dick needles.
And I pull up, ATM's not working, bank's closed on this day. Can't pee. Get back in my car. Oh, there's an old Starbucks cup. I'll pull my dick out in the bank parking lot and pee into the cup. No problem. I'm doing these actions. I'm doing these things. I'm peeing into the cup. I'm leaning way back.
You would have to. It's like you'd have to put your seat all the way back and
I fill the cup.
How do you?
I fill the cup, the grande cup, not big enough. Still have to pee. With the force of 1,000 suns, I pinch, right? Because you physically have to.
It's so hard.
Pull the cup away, dump it.
It's so hard to stop peeing.
Pull the
once
cup
you've
away, dump
started.
it. Hurts so bad. Up inside of me.
Painful.
Get the cup back. Fucking
Unkink.
10 wild horses come spraying out of my dick all under my pants. I freak the fuck out. All the piss goes onto just my pants. I remount, fill up the grande, luckily to the fucking... bubbles are threatening suicide off the edge of this cup. I get it. I'm good. So I'm like, okay, I can't just dump this piss here because I've already dumped piss here and people are pulling in. I have the piss in my hand. I see the lid. I put the lid on the piss. I even, psychopath, put the straw in the fucking drink, put it in my cup holder right next to me. Now I have ready to drink a grande piss. I'm moving because I got to get away from the piss I already created. We leave the parking lot. I'm driving so fucking carefully because it's, there's like a little hole. I don't want shit jumping out. I get in my lane. I go to take a left by the White House grill. It is green. There's no fucking cars. Dude pulls out of the video store. Looks like he's going to maybe go in here, go in there. It takes too much time. It turns yellow. He goes. I'm like, cool. I'm going to literally dump this out as I'm making this, as I slow down. So I get it. I get the lid off. We're feet away. He fucking does not make the yellow. I completely stop with my fucking shit out. Not sure what to do. It's spilling, like, it's like this. I'm stopping. I pour the fucking piss water out. Many fucking witnesses. I go on about my shit. I've got piss all over my fucking pants. I go about the rest of my day. I'm pretty sure it dried before I got to where I'm going. So, case closed, right? I don't think I smell like piss. Right? And you never think the guy who has piss on him isn't the guy being like, do you smell piss? It's always the lady reading the newspapers like, someone smells like piss in here. So I go do all my thing. Forgot I had piss on me. I do my whole day. Piss on my Friday stretch chinos. Totally forgot. Because I'm fucking smoking weed all day. With my hair up like this. I get back home, talk to my wife. Still totally forget. Have piss on my pants. Go about my day. Go to bed. Put my things in the laundry. Woke up and lived the rest of my life. And totally forgot about them until Friday morning when I put on my pants. And I remembered that entire thing like a Quentin Tarantino movie, just flashbacks of me carrying my piss and spilling my piss and like pinching my dick really hard and like pee spraying, but it only got on me and not the car. And I just like, yeah, it just really made me think about like my life, you know, like, wow, I'm really figuring it out. Like I'm doing okay.
That's what you gathered from that story?
Like I think that's the good sign.
You didn't gather from that story that you were minutes away from your house. Just minutes.
I know, but sharp needles in my dick. Like I couldn't. The peeing in the cup in the bank parking lot had to happen.
Do you know how many cameras bank parking lots have?
For sure.
Someone saw you. Like someone has watched you do that.
I was in my car.
That doesn't make it any better.
And it's private property.
Well, to be fair, banks don't have bathrooms in them. Or do they?
Oh, so I would have fucked either way. Okay. I don't feel as bad then.
You got piss all over yourself.
Yeah, I got piss on my favorite pants. And then you washed them. I forgot to tell you anything. I didn't want to tell you because I didn't know how to tell you.
That's pretty embarrassing.
I got piss. I was carrying my urine and I spilled piss on myself and I pinched my dick and I sprayed piss like 10 wild horses out of I didn't know how to tell you. So I'm telling you now that you washed adult pee pants last Friday. Thanks for doing that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, how was your last Friday? Did you get pee on yourself?
No.
No? Tight.
Last Friday?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's so long. I know, that's significant.
We do it every 2 weeks now, so like there's time for me to get piss all over myself in 2 weeks before we do the podcast and then talk about it.
No, but I fell in love with a Justin Bieber song.
Which one?
Ghost.
We can't play it.
You can't play it. I should have showed you before the podcast.
You should have.
Slaps.
Careful. Now, okay. Wow, so glad we're recording.
It's just great.
I don't know how to approach
I don't know.
another man being like, dude, the new Justin Bieber slaps. And then non-ironically. Did you find it?
Non-ironically, love that song.
Is it like, it's his usual, like, a baby, you know what
He's
I mean?
singing, yeah. Like
yeah. Is it just...
I can't do it for you.
Is it R&B? Is it like, like...
No, it's like pop.
Okay. So it's just the usual.
Yeah.
But it slaps?
I love it, dude. Like first listen was like...
First listen?
Okay, so
Bieber fan?
Here's how it happened. So my Spotify playlist is starting to get a little wacky because I keep adding random like singles that I find that I like.
That aren't metal?
So then I'm in my pop punk mix, this song pops up and I'm like, what is this? Look at it, J Beebs.
Okay, so is
like I didn't even realize it was him until I looked at it.
Is this a song where he's like using lots of instrumentals and
no.
It's like
No. It's very like.
Why was it on a pop punk playlist?
I don't know, dude. I don't know. Spotify.
Do you like Machine Gun Kelly then too?
No, it's so bad.
Really?
Holy fuck! Because those pop up sometimes on the old playlist that I get. Bad. Like. Yeah. Put a gun in my mouth. Bad.
Yeah, I'm just kind of
And he did that song with Willow, like emo girl.
Yeah, I mean, it's neither here nor there to me. I don't
stop it.
Definitely stop it. But yeah, I mean, it's just sounds like bad Blink-182.
It's not. Yeah, it's like not even that.
Bad later.
It's just bad.
It is bad.
It's just bad.
It's very bad.
Like Avril Lavigne's new comeback album is better than like Machine Gun Kelly's.
Oh, speaking of pop stars, did you know that fucking Kanye West is calling Pete Davidson Skeet, and I did that first?
Skeet?
Skeet? Remember I called you Skeet Ravenson because you wanted to be like Pete. You had Pete Davidson energy. That was weeks before he fucked Kim Kardashian. I was calling you Skeet Ravenson, and now he's like making death threats to him, calling him Skeet.
That's hilarious.
Also,
dude.
super fucking funny. Good roast.
It's so
but
funny.
Pete will message him back and be like, hey, it's Skeet, you know, like, because he's a comedian, you know. And I'm like, oh, good burn. Nice. Gonna cough again.
You're an animal.
What do you think of all that?
It's hilarious. I think that's so funny.
I think he's gonna get killed.
I don't think so.
Someone's gonna kill Skeet.
I hope not.
I don't want him to die.
That'd be a sad ending to that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Especially since Kanye is a psychopath.
Who do you go for, though? You know, musician, comedian.
Not Kanye.
Comedian.
In this situation,
Not
it's
Kanye?
I was like a huge Kanye fan.
But he's
you
a
know
genius, right? Isn't he like a
but
fucking
like
no,
at some point,
psychopath.
what he's doing is like mentally insane. Like he is like the trauma he is creating for like his kids
Yeah, that's a little.
and his wife.
Are
like,
they seeing that though? Because like, you know, when you're that fucking
They
famous,
will.
you're pretty separated from
Yeah.
your fucking.
No, I mean it's
They
all
will.
over
They
the
will, for
internet.
sure.
Like the oldest kids like already got her own TikTok. And
Are they
stuff.
all still
like,
named after like a compass?
They kept the same names. Yep.
Yeah, they didn't rename them.
Man, I love
It's-
compasses, and like I want my kids to be named after directions, dude. I mean,
Are they still? Yes, they have the same name.
Well-
You think Kanye just one day artistically is like changing my kid's name
Well, to be fair,
today?
Kylie Jenner
'Cause I
did
know
just change the name of her like 2-week-old child. She had it named Wolf, and she had to change the name.
Hey, baby doesn't know any different.
Exactly.
That's
she
not the
changed
same.
it from
It's like,
wolf
yeah,
to what?
I
Lamb.
didn't further read
How do you
on.
upgrade from wolf?
I don't know.
She's like,
there
nah,
was
wolf
some-
isn't thick enough.
There was
You're
some
like, what? It's so
controversy for it. I don't know why, but I didn't go that far into it.
Because people are like,
I thought it was a dope name.
naming your kid Wolf is actually problematic because if you think about it, and then I just like completely check out.
Ooh,
Wow,
dude, sorry. I
That
should have
was-
pushed. I didn't realize that was going to be like that
I mean,
deep.
not what we came here for.
Sorry.
Reading the lyrics of this Justin Bieber song, I'm gonna have to say
Go for
no,
It,
but-
it's just the. It's not the.
No,
It's
I'm
just
sure-
the.
I'm
It's
sure.
the
It's a Justin
flow
Bieber
and the
song,
beat
yeah.
and like.
I know
it
how
just-
the song goes. Read the lyrics.
No, to be honest, you know what it reminds me of? Since we brought, you said,
Right.
I told you about that. It reminds me of like a Dayseeker vocal style, like with the electro. Like Dayseeker has a song they did with that. What are you?
Read the lyrics.
I don't even want to read the first one.
I want to know what the content of the song is. Dylan loves this song. It speaks to him on a level. I want to know what
Like
it speaks to.
fell in love with it the first time.
Young blood thinks there's always tomorrow. I miss your touch on nights when I'm hollow. This is a sad.
It's a very sad song.
You crossed
What?
the bridge that I can't follow.
It's actually-
it's about being trans.
No. I thought
Yeah.
it was like a breakup weird song, but it's like apparently about like an old loved one. Because like if you the music video is him. I
Since
watched
the love that you
the
left
music
is
video.
Oh, he died on a bridge.
What?
Yeah. No, it's like you. Remember when the guy you knew died on a bridge, and you were like, oh my
Who's
god.
Youngblood? Is he talking about the rapper Youngblood? He's bringing him up a lot in the song.
I don't know.
Youngblood
Is that what
thinks
he's talking
there's
about?
Always tomorrow.
Oh, I don't know.
Did
I don't know what that
someone die
means.
in
I don't know
the
what any of it means. I just
Okay,
like the
hold
song.
You like the sound.
I even went as far to listen to a couple of the other songs on that album, and I'm like, don't like any of these. It's the one. It's just
I wonder who wrote it for him.
Slippy
I
Dappy,
did
dude.
look
Yeah,
that up.
Slip
It's-
Dappy wrote that, didn't he?
No, it was some like haven't heard of him, but I'm
Some
sure
genius, dude.
Some
it
bald
was
45-year-old
written by
guy.
like a group and then a guy, one other
Boys
guy.
to Men.
Why don't so like Britney Spears, all these pop stars, there's like the same group of motherfuckers that write their music. Why don't those guys just come out as a fucking
'Cause
old
they're
ass-
ugly?
I know, but it's 20 whatever year
Or they can't sing,
It was
or they can't dance, or they're all. You have to have like.
Okay, but auto tune and fucking visual effects. I want like 5, 6 old scary weird like goblins.
You want to know who that was?
do,
Really,
like, boy
Lady
band
Gaga. Lady Gaga used to write music for all of these people, and then one day was just like, "Well, fuck it, I can do it."
Yeah. She's like,
I used to have a dick. Now I don't. I can fucking go.
Oh, she's like, I can ba
Just
wa
kidding.
ooh wa ba. What did she say?
She's.
Squada ba. I can't believe you called her.
I used to always. It was the. That's like.
I mean,
That's a cheesy joke.
John
Don't cough.
Bellion is who wrote it. And he revealed that he wrote the song inspired by his grandmother with the tweet, "Wrote this one about my grandmother. Really cool to feel her every time I turn the radio on in the car."
it's really cool to feel my grandmother.
Yeah.
Every time I turn on my car. Oh, because the song.
He's on the radio. He's
Because
very,
he
he's
listens to the
very
radio.
popular, Justin Bieber, if you didn't know.
He listens to the radio too. People just.
Dude, people still listen to the radio.
The radio still exists, period.
How?
Because
some people don't care. Some people literally don't care about music.
It keeps you very up to date, though. You're getting like shots of like local news and all.
But I don't care about any of that either.
Keeps you connected with your community, Dylan.
Some people do. Some people aren't you.
Some people want to listen to Godsmack.
Exactly.
Some people want to listen to Godsmack and be like, "There's traffic today." You know what I mean? Like, yeah, no fucking shit. There's traffic.
Yep.
Traffic updates. Like, why is that on the news? I mean, I guess if you live in LA, they're like, yeah, it's fucking really shitty again today.
Yeah.
Still bad.
And then, like,
dude.
if you live in an area where it's not shitty,
another kid got shot.
They're just like, hey,
sick. Gonna go to work.
It's not shitty. I mean,
Sometimes
trying to avoid the transgender swimmer thing. We keep saying like in things about people transitioning. I mean, clearly we have
anything that I can say is just gonna be considered mean, probably. Not really, just annoying. Why did you just have to bring it up?
Because I just did it.
We could have just elbowed it in somewhere.
My hot take was
I even brought it up with the Lady Gaga thing. I tried to like set you up for a quick one.
Yeah, but you also called her a tranny, and you can't.
A,
can't say tranny, and B, you implied that she used to be a man, which I don't think is true. Even though she's
not true. It's not true.
She's
and
Greek.
Michael Jackson's probably not a eunuch, but I'm still gonna say that.
And that's offensive. But
no, it's not.
Greek women look like men, and that's not that offensive. Greek women are very masculine. They look kind of like dudes. They have like Adam's apples and like big witch noses. Wouldn't you agree, Janelle? You're not enough Greek for it to matter. But
I'm
like,
not, but I mean, everything
you don't take offense to me saying like Greek women look like men.
Because I do have a lot of those qualities.
Yeah, they all look like they could fucking, jump over things. I don't know. But this woman, man, person, a thing,
transgendered woman,
which means she was born a man and became a female, and she is a female, sure, fucking whatever. She won swimming at fucking NCAA level at the 500 meter thing, and everyone's freaking out. And everyone has the really like cliche takes, right? You're either like, I'm siding with Joe Rogan, or I'm fucking siding with this blue haired octopus that works at Hot Topic. You know what I mean? That's 7 Twitter bot accounts. But there's no one in the middle. There's no one actually in the middle, except for me. I think you give them their own league, right? Women have a league. She's saying she's a woman. I'm already getting hate. I get it. But for everyone who's transitioning, shouldn't there be their own league? We already have the Special Olympics, and I'm not saying that these guys are handicapped. I'm saying there's a men's league and a women's league for a reason, and we've agreed on that as society, right? No hate, either way, whatever. But there should be a third league, right? They all compete. All the men transitioning to women compete against each other. All the women transitioning into men compete against each other.
Makes sense. But there's not enough. There wouldn't be enough. There's no money in that.
Okay, maybe. I think more people would jump in the pool, so to speak, and just fucking cut their dick off and be like, I'm doing it, right? And the cheating is more entertaining, so the ratings would go up. Because could you imagine just a little bit of testosterone in one of them? You know what I mean?
In one of them, they do take testosterone.
No, I know, but the ones that aren't supposed to have it, like the dudes that are like, don't have no juice anymore. You give them a little bit of that little pee-pee water right before they swim. The bedding, all the Vegas odds, watching these dudes like get a little bit of the no-no sauce from before, get in the pool, they're like, then you give them a little bit of that right before the swim, like, and you fucking win every time because these dudes have 53-inch shoulders, and that's an advantage if you grew 53-inch shoulders your entire fucking life, and then one day you just called me a fucking female and I still had 53-inch fucking shoulders and giant biceps and I'm 6'2". Oh yeah, that's an advantage in every fucking sport that ever existed.
Yeah.
Especially swimming and basketball and fighting and anything but chess. So yeah, what the fuck are you even thinking having people transitioning, competing against non-transitioning people? That's insane on its face. Hey, here's how you test it. Let's do MMA. I rest my case. The defense stands. Next topic. Russia. That's how over that. That's my stance, and that's how over it I am. You're all fucking cucks arguing with each other. And if my daughter wants to become a dude, cool. But I'm not going to let her go beat up fucking women.
Well, you will. You'll have to.
I'll have to. I'll watch. I'll fully support.
I will milk that cow dry.
I'll cut her dick. I'll cut her dick. I'll cut a dick off my kid for her. Him. She. We'll fucking party.
Let's actually lighten that a little bit. You want to do some Urban Dictionary?
Okay, yeah. Or we're gonna cut in the middle with the Urban Dictionary.
I think it's probably better to like lighten the load.
Okay, lighten the load.
That was heavy.
That was heavy.
Yeah,
might
you went
edit
hard.
that. Should we edit
Remember
that?
when I was like, we should just kind of.
We shouldn't even weigh
Lightly,
in.
and
Let's
you
not
were
even
like,
weigh
"Hey."
in on that topic. Okay.
Okay.
You're a fucking asshole.
Man traction.
Man traction. That's like what I have with other dudes who I, on a heterosexual level, realize that they're also attractive. I'm like, yo, I realize that we're competing entities. Yo, air fist. That's what man traction. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah,
Not
it
sexual.
It kind of
I'm just
just
like,
makes
yo,
me
dude.
think of like a guy crush. Because have you ever gone out with your wife, I guess, or a past girlfriend, and then that person introduces
Yes, actually.
and then that person introduces you to like their friend's boyfriend, and you're just like, holy fucking shit, dude, like, and like that, just like first love at first sight, but brodom,
Right.
you know,
Like I instantly want to
like
be your friend.
like the first few sentences
push her
between
face
each
out
other,
of the way and you're like, I like
like,
him more.
because before, when you get in those situations, you're like, so we're going to this with who? And then she says her bullshit friend's name, and then her boyfriend, blah blah blah, and you're like, this guy's probably a fucking douchebag, or he's like gonna be wearing a Trump hat, and we're gonna have to like some weird conversation about his truck,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
and then you're like, and then the first just bam, and you're like,
So we
fuck
both
yeah.
agree that it's plutonic feeling. We're like,
It's two definitions. It's a force acting mutually between one or more men, at least one being very extremely sexually attractive, tending to draw them together and resisting their separation, and yet still maintaining a proper heterosexual distance between them. The other one is the property or characteristic of a sexy man that attracts or is intended to attract other men by appealing to their desires and tastes. So they're trying to trick you.
Oh, okay, so this is like
I don't like that answer.
grab a straight guy. Yeah, I don't like that. That's not what I meant by what I was saying.
Yeah, I
Okay.
like mine better.
Now I'm uncomfortable.
Yeah, I feel weird.
A weak streamer.
Two things it could be. Someone with low views on their Twitch account, or someone who has
Seems too
a
literal.
blockage in their urethra. Final answer.
Dylan?
Yeah, someone that can't get a full stream out, so they dribble all of their pants all the
You guys
time.
are like very on top of this
It's
today.
Jeopardy.
They're very on top of it. A weak streamer is someone who doesn't have a very vital flow when they urinate or takes a while to get the job done. Calling someone a weak streamer is a hit on their manhood and is usually not taken lightly, since it is a qualitative observation and not simply an insult. Could be considered fighting words.
Oh,
Yeah.
do you have a good prostate?
I don't know. I've never had.
Isn't that how the prostate makes you pee? Right?
Did you ever let the
That-
guy? The
wait, is
doctor-
that not? No, that's right.
No, the prostate makes you have to wake up in the middle of the night and pee a bunch
Oh.
because it's putting pressure on your bladder, I believe.
If you have cancer.
Did you ever let a guy stick his finger up your butt and tell
No,
you
I'm
if you
not
have
40
cancer?
yet.
No, you're supposed to do it like 30.
Oh, I'm
That's what I was told.
not ready yet.
You're not ready. Yeah, it does feel like that. It does feel like that.
I think they moved it up.
It's like I'm not ready to lose my virginity yet.
Yeah, I don't know.
You think they moved it up?
Yeah.
So I rode the wave. I was like moments from like an old guy being like, "Let me see," and then they're like,
the prostate
"Change it to
exam.
40."
Prostate exam is at age 50.
They moved it again.
50.
Dude, he's in my rearview mirror with his little finger. I'm like, dude, you'll someday, motherfucker. He's like, I almost got you.
This car's at 190,000 miles.
Like,
You
I'm
might break down.
flooring it.
Okay.
50?
There's two more.
Okay.
50.
Oh.
Sandwich.
Yum. Okay.
Uh,
If it's sexual, obviously it just means like people being fucked in a, people sandwiching. Oh, yeah, we'll talk about fucking that after. Oh my fucking God, don't worry. We'll talk about the suburban neighbor. We'll get update on Truck Guy. Long time listener.
Dylan.
Update on Truck Guy.
Sandwich. Urban Dictionary definition.
I feel like this is really
just instantly
gross.
go sexual.
Like it has to be sexual, but it has to be like three
It has to
people
be
just like
sexual.
smashed together. Like
With Urban Dictionary, it's either this weeb internet culture shit or it's sexual.
that's all
It's
I
just
got.
like-
Or
I
the
don't
right
know.
answer.
Or the right answer.
Yeah.
Weak streamer.
One of the best foods ever.
Hate it. Really pissed
Seriously,
because
man.
I said yum.
If you have not tried this, what in the fuck have you even been doing? It's easy to make and it tastes so fucking good.
Shit, this with the curveball.
If you like cocks,
Whoa.
specifically
Okay.
chickens, your perverted ass thought it was a penis, didn't you? Is what this definition is saying.
Wow.
You're in luck. Chicken sandwiches exist, and they're delicious. If you're a disgusting, sloppy vegan, there's a sandwich for that. You like eggs? There's a sandwich for that. If you like humans, first off, what the absolute fuck is wrong with you? Second, there's a sandwich for that. But how do you make it? Bread slice, whatever you want, bread slice. Easy shit.
Okay, way more. Okay, someone who is like calling out, if you're into this, you're weird.
Psycho.
If you're into this, but I'm gonna like casually drop eating humans. Hey, instantly, what's up with you, guy? Writing the review on
Psycho. Needed to share that because I was just scrolling, thought it was going to be sexual, read that, was like, whoa.
But he, without making it sexual, he then made it sexual because he talked about dicks.
Yeah, it has to be like a 13-year-old. The name is The Cooler Penguin 27.
Yeah, I hate that. Hey, but my first answer was yum.
Yes.
It was.
That was gut.
I don't know. If that's-
Sandwich, yum.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who
it's true.
doesn't? Yum.
Last one.
Sandwiches are great.
Fatty clappers.
Oh, man. Well, okay. We were all 17 once. She, you know, come on. She was up top. She's cute, you know? But then, you know, well, fuck. What are we doing when down here? And then it's dark and it fucking whatever. 12 Keystone Lights. And it's fucking Friday.
I think it's a giant low-hanging ball sack.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, no.
Meaty clappers.
Clappers or clackers?
Fatty clappers.
Fatty clappers.
That's, I'm still going with
It's
that.
just-
Dude, I'm still going.
It's a generalized term for parts of the female body that just do that. Front, back, top, sides. When you get one of those all over ones, you know, when they're just, this will hit, these rub, this will clap, these make noise.
So you?
No. Yeah. If you run into a girl who's built like me, built like a jungle gym, there's like parts on them that do things. Like, there's activities on my torso, right?
Yeah,
you can do things with this. These can touch, and
You can
fucking,
draw in it
there's
and it stays,
Right.
like-
You can put your hands in it. You can do like the Hollywood fucking put your. There's activities on my body like a jungle gym. Like when you run into those women at the bar, and you're like, she has activities. It's a more polite way to say that she's fucking disgusting. Looks like a bunch of grapes under your clothing, but like, that's what that comes from, is that noise that all those parts make, all the jungle gym accessories make on her body. Final answer. I will not phone a friend.
What is the definition?
A pair of female breasts, usually spectacular in size.
Oh,
Christ, look at those fatty clappers on her.
okay.
A man would kill to bury his face between those fatty clappers. I'd love to spooge my filthy yogurt over those flatty
Yogurt,
clappers.
What is wrong with fucking
Yeah,
people?
what is- yeah.
Hey, you're so cocksucking lonely.
That was from 2011.
Oh, he's
Okay,
probably still
okay.
alone. I mean, yeah, 2011.
Wild
that's fine.
times.
Yeah, it was wilder.
Yeah.
Think about the things you were probably saying in 2011. Just
So do you delete those when they come up on like your
Facebook?
Time Hop or Facebook? I delete some of the ones that I'm like,
holy shit! I was my most annoying human being 6 to 7 years ago.
Okay,
like,
same.
Would beat the fuck out of myself.
Straight
Like,
up. Okay,
they're like, "Why
cool.
are you being so like?" I despise
Toxic.
people that act the way that I did. Like, and then I have to check
Yeah.
to see what the age they are.
okay, I'm not the only one.
Because if they're the same age as me, I'm like, you gotta stop. But if they're still like that 21 to 23, I'm like, okay, I'll give you another year or so.
You'll
but
know
after
this.
that,
You'll know this sucks in the future. Yeah,
Yeah,
no, I
it's
delete.
terrible.
Do you delete the comments though? You delete the posts?
yeah. all
Because
the
I
way.
had some just like cringe.
Vaginas.
Okay, cringe. That's a 30-minute mark. Do
Oh, perfect.
Um,
I need to stand up and stretch.
you want to pause so you can pee
Yeah,
and
can
stretch?
we?
Yes,
Will you
we
do
can
a good
absolutely
transition
pause.
there?
Yeah, I have tons.
Instead of talking about our terrible memories.
We're gonna pause.
Gotta stretch because I'm an old man. On top of the small tree. I didn't say a word.
And we're back. That was a nice break. We went up and we talked about.
Life.
Yeah, dude.
We actually had a meaningful conversation when we're not on the microphones.
It's crazy. We're like real adult humans, and we come in here and we act like fucking retards. I can't. I'm sorry. I can't say tranny. I can't say retard. And I'm not saying them
Stop.
with hate in my heart, and I keep saying them.
Stop.
But I'm to a point where I refuse to edit them out. We're already shadow banned on YouTube. You can suck my cock. So I'm going to say whatever I want.
Don't do that.
I'm not going to edit it out. And have
We
it
do
in our-
want a little bit of success.
I know. We just need to
I know
rebrand.
the problem.
Eventually,
I know the
we will just
problem is-
rebrand. And this will be like a secret thing that we once did.
And put it on Patreon. Just
Right. We'll hide on
Yeah.
Patreon. But until then,
We should talk about that.
Retard
We're going to
tranny.
change the set.
Yeah, we're
So
going to change the set.
We might.
This is probably the last week.
We might need a transition.
We might need a tranny.
We might need to transition,
We might need
brother.
to transition. Oh shit!
Wow, we might need to transition into a corporate
professional,
style. Just
like a marketable, like with structure.
Janelle's just shaking her head.
Janelle's
Yes,
nodding.
like
People listening
Hey,
are
do you
nodding.
want to be successful
Hey,
ever?
Do you want to ever even kind of do this? Okay,
And then
so
have
maybe-
a Patreon where we can get our
Right.
giggles out.
Currency.
Our little
currency.
giggles. Currency. I like currency. Dude, if we got paid for
If
this.
we got currency, I know.
Could you imagine if we got currency?
Right,
I don't
if
care
we-
what kind. Send me
Right,
yen
small
at this
currencies,
point.
ruples.
No, don't send me those. Those are worth like
Yeah,
nothing.
are they actually
Not
like
rubles,
gems?
but not rupees. Remember?
Right. Okay. So I thought
They're rubles, not rupees.
I thought Russians spent rupees, and everyone laughed at me, and I'm like, "What's so funny?" And I realized they're all nerds, and that's the currency in Zelda. So I look like an R word.
What do you think it's called again?
Rupees?
No, rupees is Zelda.
I know.
Oh,
What is the Russian currency?
Ruble.
Ruble?
What?
Ruble.
Ruble?
It's a B.
dude,
Ru-
we're so stupid.
Hey, what's a ruble?
And it's...
Is that a crypto?
The one Russian ruble is
Ruble?
10 cents to us.
Oof. Rip shitties, dude. That's all I have to say. Hey, that guy's face that looks like a turnip, fucked you guys.
I'll take $5 a gallon on gas all day.
All
if
day.
it means that we're
Yeah. It means those damn Ruskies are eating shit.
So
Hell
the
yeah.
average check in cafes in Russia is about 1,000 to 1,500 rubles. So you will spend about 3,000 to 5,000 a day on food. The remaining 11,000 per day will be more than enough for transportation, museums, and souvenirs.
Why so many thousands? Hey, don't have it be
The
so many
ruble is
thousands.
subdivided into 100 kopecks.
Why do other countries have, like, they have cents and they have change and they have dollars and all that stuff, but they let them get too big, right? You know what I mean? They're like, this sushi's 11,000 yen. You like how I changed to another country that was our enemy in World War II.
they're our friends now, though.
They're our friends. I fucking love Japan. You know what I mean?
Ooh, the
Like,
yen is
Which is
a
hilarious
little bit
because you
more,
look like a white sushi chef
I
right
know.
now.
82
Sushi.
cents.
We smoked weed on the break. And nobody peed, and no one's had to pee. It's a miracle.
I peed.
Oh, he peed.
Oh, I peed hard.
Okay. And I didn't pee, and I didn't get pee on myself. And I'm leaving all that story in.
Anyways,
Ruble.
ruble.
Wow. So I was wrong twice?
Yep.
So, wow. So that means someone corrected me wrong. That means one of those guys on Discord is not smart.
None of them are.
Is there a
They're
chance?
all fucking morons.
Is there a
dude.
chance that the 7 dudes that I play video games at night with, that out of all 7 of them, they're all a little downy?
Have you ever
Robert
noticed
Downey
how
Jr.?
I just like a lot of times I just won't say anything?
Right.
It's because
They think it's 'cause
everyone
you're
else.
slow.
No, it's because I know that I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
You know
but
you're slow.
sometimes I do know what I'm talking about, but I want to hear everyone else say their
That's a good-
dumb fucking opinion.
That's a good like merch idea. Know you're slow, Dylan Swinford. Hey, it's okay to be slow, but know you're slow. You know? You can even say you know.
Dude,
on
that's
the back.
almost as bad as the stop being fat shirts that one company.
Amazing.
Some fat.
Amazing. I love that. Never heard of it. Love it.
No, you're slow.
Know that you're slow. You know what I mean? Don't be slow and know and just think that you're not.
Be self-aware.
Yeah, unless you're
Stop.
right.
Okay, let's not point
Capital
at the
R,
obvious.
obviously fine. But if you're not a capital R, know that you are a lowercase r. Yeah, that's what we're
I know.
called.
I actually
fucking lowercase
It's
r.
hard. That like know you're slow though.
Yeah, know you're
That's
slow.
No, be self-aware. That's the nice way of saying that.
From the 2 least self-aware dudes
Oh, I'm fully
on the fucking
self-aware.
planet giving life advice.
Oh, it's not life advice. I'm just saying like
I just like that as a
know you're slow.
know you're slow. So I made an observation. Okay, so really cool thing happened, and then it made me think funny thing. So there's this woman who works at a hockey arena for the Red Wings who's been playing metal. And as their, you know how like the
Yeah,
Red Wings
yeah,
have
yeah.
been coming
They
out to
played
metal
Lorna
songs.
Shore. And whatnot.
Yeah, and it's been like, it keeps coming up. And like, oh, and then she's playing this. And so like every band's getting their little moment where she's playing these really obscure,
super awesome.
super awesome. And I was like, oh, this is a cool story. But that wasn't what I found funny. The stadium in Detroit is Little Caesars Stadium. How fucking fucked up is your town where Little Caesars can walk in and be like, you know what? We got a lot of money off those hot and readies. I'll take a stadium. You let Little Caesars come into your town where you live, where you raise children, and swoop up your stadium. Hey, what the fuck's going on in Detroit? Little Caesars owns this. Welcome to Little Caesars Stadium.
So funny.
Bro.
Dude, what? That's such a good point.
We need to restart
Because
Detroit.
like there's like CenturyLink,
Yeah,
and like all
prominent
these banks
country-
and like dude, the one in
Things you would own
Australia,
stocks in.
the one in Australia is literally Marvel Arena. It's like Marvel.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm surprised one stadium's not like rich white guy stadium. You know what I mean? Powerful white guy stadium. Like Little Caesars owns the stadium. I mean, that is how low the real estate
I
prices got.
love that.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Little Caesars was able to swoop, like Gillette Stadium. Makes sense. Verizon. Like, they own stadiums. I get it.
Is Little Caesars?
Little
There's
Caesars
no
owns
way they can afford
hockey-
to own a stadium.
They own the hockey place where they play the Red Wings. They play for the Stanley Cup. Play in Little Caesars.
Yeah, Red
Arena.
Wings are legendary.
Yeah, it's like not even like an off brand. Like,
Little Caesars Arena Central, Detroit Red Wings.
Boom.
Website.
and they play metal.
It's Little Caesars sign blasting in the front.
Dude, think of all the hot ladies in that stadium.
Dude, imagine how many times while you're at one of those games or a show or whatever you're at, you hear beta beta.
And then breakdowns. I mean, dude, it's just a shitty fucking house party. There's dudes fighting. It's way too cold. There's $5 hot and readies, and some girl with way too many piercings is playing Lorna Shore. Like, the vibe checks out.
So amazing.
The vibe checks out.
Okay, they don't accept cash at this place.
Okay,
All points of sale at Little Caesars Arena require cashless payment methods.
that's fine. That's just how it be now. That's how I talk.
You have to wear a mask still.
Still, can't eat pizza in a mask.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, that was just.
I like that though.
No one else was commenting on that, and in this whole like feed I was reading, I was like, Little Caesar Stadium, like.
I don't think I've
Arena,
ever realized
anything?
that. That's amazing.
Yeah. So they can't be doing
It is the
that
perfect
bad.
house party. It's like a good punk house party.
Yeah, she's playing metal. These dudes are fighting. We're eating hot and readies. We can't have cash.
Dude, it sounds like Mootsie's downtown
There's
Spokane.
no heat in the building. Like, it's just like your buddy's house you used to get fucked up at and do stupid shit.
Oh, fuck.
Like, there's no heat.
That's
in this
amazing. I love that.
I haven't heard that sound in a while. Oh, so yeah, update on Truck Guy.
Oh, yeah.
So originally she was going to have Dylan live in this sweet little place. There's nowhere to live. It's a fucking bougie little $500 spot. He was moving from Blanchard. She went, let Truck Guy move in. And we talked about it on the podcast forever. He was getting me up at like 4 a.m. starting the Jeep Rubicon. I talked about in the episode Drive a Jeep to Hell, about how people that own Jeeps should fucking drive a Jeep to hell. And it's
All of the people.
It's good.
We
Go listen.
love people that drive Jeeps.
Go
and
listen to the episode Drive a Jeep to Hell. I think it's one of my favorites. He finally moved out. I think under our pressure. I think we kind of pressured her into like, hey. I mean, I was texting her things and like,
threats.
yeah, I was like, take the,
I'm gonna set your house on fire.
yeah. And I was talking shit about like the little gazebo.
Hopefully you
thingy.
don't have any family that comes over because I'm
Right.
gonna poison them.
Yeah, I
like,
heard
just
you were fucking Italian.
just gentle stuff.
Thing. It got racial, and then but
You're both white. That's fine.
right. And so he leaves, and she's like, "Oh, I'm getting someone who's quiet, drives a what kind of car? Did you say?
Elantra.
Elantra. Now I don't know what an Elantra is.
A Hyundai?
I'll never look it up.
It's a Hyundai.
Okay, cool. I'd
No,
never
I think
know.
It's a Nissan.
Okay, see, I know,
Oh.
and we'll never
Hyundai.
know.
You're right. Yeah.
And we'll never know, and I'll never look it up because I don't care.
Altima is the Nissan.
Yes.
I hear
Anyways.
Elantra.
Elantra.
Elantra sounds quiet.
Very
It sounds like a sleeping medication. Okay. The Elantra shows up. Elantra guy moves in. All good. Only problem is the fucking Elantra is a 1984 Suburban, a Chevy Suburban. It's not a fucking Elantra. Am I the asshole? Did they rename the Suburban? Did they retroactively? Oh no, those were Elantras the whole time. Or did you lie to me? Did she lie to me? Am I an asshole? I'm clearly an asshole because it's a 1984, 85. and he parks it under the gazebo tent the wooden structure that makes it echo. He parks it in Red Rocks. That's what I called it before, because it's a fucking amphitheater. He parks it under a wood structure that makes more echoes, and I sleep like 4 feet away. It is arguably louder than the last vehicle. I think it's louder than the Wrangler.
That's rough.
All good, because he doesn't wake up as early, right? Cool. Wakes up earlier. And not only does he wake up earlier, fucking blows my mind that it's worse in both arenas. He starts his car at 4:30. He leaves, and he doesn't warm it up, which I respect. Because the last guy, that was making me sad. He would warm the car for like 45 minutes and wake me up.
Yeah.
He starts the car, pulls out of the driveway, leaves. All good. I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm always going to be awake at 4:30 for the rest of my life. I fully accept it. I don't know why I'm itching my nose so much. He leaves for maybe 4 minutes. I think he's going to 7-Eleven to gets coffee, comes back. Can I buy you a coffee machine? Okay. Every morning, 7 days a week, leaves for 5 minutes, then leaves again at 5:30 to go to what I'm assuming is work. Nose is still so itchy, and I don't know what that means. People
That's
used to tell
crazy.
me my nose itches. People are thinking about me, and I think about that, and I hate that I think about it because I don't believe it, obviously. But every time I itch my nose, I think about someone thinking about me. But he wakes up, before me, starts it twice. I'm up at 4:30. I got to be at work at 7. So it's as worse, if not more worser. Wouldn't you say it's more worser?
It's more worse.
It's way more worse.
It's more worse, sir.
I can't catch a break. So now I fucking hate her. I flip her off mentally. Like I haven't done it yet. I'm working up to it, but I will flip her off.
Shit in her yard.
No, I'm not gonna do that. But I want her to know that
You should.
we're done.
Put a little
You can be
flag
friends
in
with my
it.
wife.
Let him know.
But you've betrayed me, and I have to sit next to Dylan and feet from the room that could have been yours for $500 a month at the time. She's since raised the rent on every tenant.
That place is, for $800 a month with everything
deal.
involved.
Shark of a woman
Either
called me
way.
drunk one night and was like, I need a roommate. And I was like, I got your boy. I got your man.
Could have done it.
Could have done it, could have been there. Instead, she fucked me with continual loud neighbors that wake me up at 4:30 a.m. So that's the update. He's now Suburban Guy. Suburban man. But I do.
The leaving and then coming back thing is weird to me.
I want to know. And that's what's bugging me. What are you going to get? What are you going to get?
Yeah.
Every morning we wake
Coffee,
up. What are you going
No,
to get?
I was like, it's coffee and a pack of cigarettes. It
Okay,
has
so
to be.
buy a carton of cigarettes
Yeah. Oh no.
and get a
But it's
coffee
like
maker.
something about him having to get up to do that like makes.
It's like he needs the routine.
It's a routine thing.
Yeah.
It's just an old
I'm
guy
just saying,
thing.
I'm a base old man. Like
I
I have to
like-
get in a routine
Yeah.
with something. That's why if you are waking up at 4:30 in the morning, I should just start coming
working
over
out.
here at 5 a.m. and we should work out together. So you're not so fat and I'm not so weak.
How
core.
about we start working out on the front lawn and listening to 90s gangster rap with my pit bulls so that when he wakes up to go get his coffee, we're like,
Absolutely,
what's
dude.
good, dude?
And Ice Cube's just yelling at him, just
we're
like
just nodding like that's not a
bark at him
fucking
a lot.
Elantra. Trimming my roses like, bro, where's the Elantra?
I'm doing yoga. Just
When's
like
the Elantra getting here doing push-ups? Is it showing up soon, the Elantra I was promised? Because that's a fucking Suburban. Also, how can you get away, still itches his nose, with a Suburban in 2020 with these gas prices, dude? That thing is like dung 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 dung. It's
sucking
big,
gas.
loud.
It's sucking.
It's sucking and fucking that gas
Yeah.
all the
And
way.
if he
So why
is
would
going
you-
to 7-Eleven? Like just walk.
Walk.
Just walk.
Walk.
It's not that cold.
It'll wake you up more.
It'll wake you up more.
Wild.
Walk.
Yeah,
Wild.
It's really wild. Can't figure it out.
Huh.
And I can't dox him because he's my neighbor.
Speaking of coffee, I had an espresso.
You almost said espresso.
I did this morning, and Alex looked at me like I was a fucking animal.
Oh,
he's
Alex
like,
is the
he's just
wrong
like,
person.
Alex is a little bit of an elitist.
but
and
he
I
got
know-
like this new
coffee,
like
for
he
sure.
spent a lot of money on this little like quick espresso maker, and like he's like, just try this, and he puts sweet cream in it, and I'm like, okay, it's not
also,
that bad.
don't believe that liar. He's like, I only listen when I'm on the podcast. He listens to every episode.
Yeah,
so
he's a
I'm
fucking
little
idiot.
piece of shit.
Love you, Alex.
See you later, Alex.
Yeah. Is he leaving?
No, we're.
Oh my God, what happened?
I'll literally see him later.
Oh, I
Oh
was
my
like,
God, what happened?
I was just kidding when I
Dude,
said
you
it.
got really. You're like, oh no, dude, what? He's leaving?
Just kidding. I hate you. Oh God. Okay, what was I gonna say? We talked about the thing. Oh, Janelle went and saw Wicked. I talked about Wicked. It seemed bad, and I dodged a bullet. How was Wicked the musical?
I thought it was incredible.
I told my baby mother. She went and saw Oz, and Meg looked at me like the thing where the black guy like fucks the guy in the ass on HBO. And I was like, oh, Wicked. Sorry. I realized I was like, we went and saw Orange is the New Black, and I don't know what she saw. Like, You know, but yeah, she gave me a weird look when I said Oz. She's like, isn't there butt sex in that? She's 9. How was
It was good. We had a great time. You definitely would have hated,
hated
every second.
Oh, it would have been
every
so
second
bad.
of
Every
it?
second of
Everyone
it.
sucked
And
there.
you would have absolutely ruined it for them too, because
The
you
only
wouldn't have
part-
helped yourself.
The only part you would have liked was Denny's beforehand, because it was honestly the best Denny's I've ever had.
I just wanted to scream, oh, new world, like in between, like when there's moments of silence.
Yeah.
Like interrupt with my musicals.
Yeah.
I just don't.
I know.
No,
You-
it's terrible.
Could you, for the pearlescent, ultra rarest pussy on the earth, sit through a musical? Pearlescent pussy.
Double
legendary.
I've been to a musical before.
You keep asking if Dylan would go to a musical, and he's just
Abalone
yeah.
lined labia.
I'm
the whole thing.
a decent boyfriend.
Right. Prestige
Now,
3. Vaginal.
terrible human being. Decent boyfriend.
Right.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to take that back. I don't need to set any standards for myself here.
No, you were. What was it? You were the. I
Easy?
wrote it down.
What? What'd you
Yeah.
write down?
Face of a child, cock of an angel. And you're the opposite. Yeah, face of a child, cock of an angel, and you're, cock of a child, face of an angel. I mean, you have a better face than me, but we both know whose dick's better. It's plain.
I don't think so.
Well, we don't know.
I think me and you are.
You think we have competitive dicks?
I think we're equal.
Yeah, we might have like battle dicks.
We might have like.
Because okay, I will say that is word on the street.
So
I will say, and I'm not making a joke. Word on the street is that we're hanging meat. And that's one of those things. I'm not a rhymer, and I didn't intend it, but the word on the street is that we're hanging meat, and that's what I've heard on the streets. I keep my ear to the ground, especially about
dude,
dicks, I guess.
so we're like
doing good. We're chilling. So we're competitive in the marketplace, is what I'm saying. The stonks is high. The stonks is up. Okay. We're fully vested.
Not gonna like this conversation.
No, multiple people are gonna be like, "Honey, so me and your father have been listening to the podcast, and would you not talk about penises, please? Just just to hedge your bet. I mean, God is watching, whether you believe in Him or not, but will get you." And I'm like, "I know, Mom, but like, I never told you about the podcast for a reason, and I don't want you guys listening, and I know you are secretly listening, so like,
That's why
I'm gonna pretend you're not."
That's why we have to rebrand.
That's why we have to rebrand.
Because I've had too many people that are
stonks.
like, that'll literally be like, "Oh no, I listen to your podcast, but I'll never
it's
tell
incriminating.
anybody."
Yeah.
So it's like
it's a secret podcast.
So let's all those people they can pay for this,
So what about this?
and maybe we can make a more structured bullshit.
This
corporate-
stays the Please Stop podcast hidden behind the Patreon wall. We do a completely different named one over here, and the bonus is us saying retard tranny on Patreon. And we can still say retard tranny and cocks and dicks and talk about shit. Because my mom's not going to pay $5 a month to hear me say fucking.
I don't care about my
cocksucker.
mom. My mom
I
doesn't
know, but
give a
my
fuck.
parents-
My mom will give me money without trying to be.
I know, but my
funny.
parents think Spaghetti Guy's watching them. You know what I mean? They're like, he's gonna fucking.
I forgot
You know?
spaghetti monster.
Yeah,
this guy.
they think he's fucking coming. Let alone. Couldn't say let alone. My grandparents. I mean, thank God they don't listen. Or
My do have.
Your grandparents have listened.
She's
to
watched clips
yeesh.
and listened to certain episodes.
Certain episodes?
She one time she goes, "Yeah, I tried to listen to a full episode, but you guys are a little much with the language." And I'm like, "Well, then you didn't
swearing.
listen long enough,
Yeah.
because that would be the last thing on your mind if you've heard so many stories."
Yeah, if the swearing is scaring you,
They're
off,
chilling though, like they're back in it. My grandparents are chill. They don't give a shit.
So they're
No one
listening to
cares.
this?
They don't care.
Yeah.
They all thought that I'd be addicted to drugs and on the street by this point, probably. Like,
Right.
I don't think anyone had any real faith in me. So the fact I'm where I'm at, they're just like, you know what? Keep doing what you're doing, Tiger.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Breaking the fourth wall, dude.
What do you mean?
We're breaking the fourth wall.
It's a podcast. There is no fourth wall.
This is the fourth wall.
Oh, it's saying we're going to change everything?
Talking about recording while you're recording is like
Oh,
Inception,
I see.
right?
Got
You know
it.
what I mean? She's rolling her eyes at me. And she's part. Yeah, I beat Kanye, Skate Ravenson, and know if you're slow. And we need to redo Detroit. And one more thing, quick story that you haven't heard. Ellie prank called Safelite Auto Glass Repair on an iPad from the Indian Reservation one time.
Excuse me.
Okay, so she used to go to this early learning school / daycare thing where like you're in preschool and they'll teach you shit, but really it's daycare. 'Cause you're
Pre-K.
too young for
Like
it's
a
pre-K. And all the reservation kids, and that's not racial, they're reservation kids, that's where they live, got together, and Ellie had an iPad with a cellular connection. They looked up the Safe Flight auto repair
Safe Flight.
because of the jingle, right? So their prank idea, and this is what they did, was to call them on the iPad and sing the Safe Flight jingle to the woman.
Replace.
Yeah. And they did it. And the woman sang back to them and then said, "Have a nice day." And then they hung up. And I was like, that's the cutest shit I've ever fucking heard in my life.
Really adorable.
That's
Yeah.
the most harmless
Yeah.
prank call of all time.
Except
'Cause
for
that
the
lady,
fact-
that lady probably got off and she goes,
Except for the fact that every kid was brown except for mine. She got the iPad. She got the technology. She brought it to the natives. She committed crimes. We're reliving history. The whites are ruining everything, and my daughter's a part of it, and she's the leader of a gang of Indian criminals. And we're not even in kindergarten yet. So that's foreshadowing for the rest of my life. I mean,
"Oh, you're the next 16 years of your life are going to be a living fucking hell."
I know.
And
She's already a bitch.
I literally don't feel bad for you,
I don't either.
because also your fault.
My fault.
And I shouldn't build up this karma this way, because I'm going to get stuck with just a
You're gonna-
nightmare.
You're gonna shoot something you didn't intend up into some fatty clappers, and then she's gonna stick around a little too long like an overripe banana, and you're gonna be raising the fucking little things because
No.
it'll be twins. When you knock up a fat
Let's
chick,
be honest.
it's always
Let's be
twins.
honest. As long I could get my shit together, it is kind of
You knock
together.
up fat
But
chicks,
I
they
could
have litters.
fully get my shit together. I'd be the dopest dad.
Ooh, that'll build.
You think so?
Tear.
No, wouldn't I be?
Dylan thinking like, oh, there could be like a kid.
No, there couldn't be. I don't want one.
The cool movies, you just have the kid when your shit's not together.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's dope.
No, that's the
Yeah, that's how you
stupidest
get,
thing
like,
I've ever
Jim
fucking
Morrison's
heard.
and shit.
I would rather be like a Bill
you gotta,
Burr
like, you're-
and
you're-
not have one till I'm 40.
Your
Like,
food's in the dresser, and just go back to what you're doing. You know,
dude,
that's,
I could wait till 40.
that's how you raise a rock star right there.
But
Neglect, some abuse.
look at me.
Yeah, look at your fucking rock star, dude.
I'm
Don't
terrible.
you want to make more of you?
No. Why would
I think you're great. I don't think I don't see anything wrong.
I don't want to put my, like, dude,
I think you'd be a
my
good dad.
life has been so just like bing, 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 bing.
Yeah.
That it's like, I don't want to put another human through that. That's
Yeah.
insane.
Okay. I don't know.
You know what I
think
mean?
it's fun. I think it's fun as fuck. Just do it. 100%. If you're listening, just
Bust it inside.
bust inside someone tonight.
Okay.
Whoever. Next person you meet. Librarian, guy pumping your gas, pump his gas into you. You know what I mean? Be free. Make more people. We need more people. There's not enough people on the earth.
That's stop.
We need more people.
Okay. See, now we need to stop.
All right, this has been the Please Stop podcast. Next week we will have a different setup, probably
2 weeks.
2 weeks from now,
Well,
because we're slow.
We'll see what we're doing.
But pretty soon, I'm thinking
No,
we're
I'll
gonna
make them do it.
we're gonna
we need
transition.
to change.
We're gonna do things.
We might
It's
need
gonna
to.
happen next
but that
weekend.
won't change this podcast schedule. So, yeah, we'll catch you when we catch you, and have a good day. And fuck,
Are you looking for your phone already
Yeah.
before you're done saying goodbye?
fuck Putin. Bye.
Fuck Putin. That's a positive way to end.